Today we're going to be talking about the MeSH database. What is MeSH? MeSH stands for Medical Subject Headings, and MeSH is the National Library of Medicine's controlled vocabulary for articles in PubMed. You can access the MeSH database under Explore on the PubMed homepage. Let's search for breast cancer. That actually maps to breast neoplasm. All cancers fall under the controlled word of neoplasm, which also includes non-cancerous tumors. If we click it, we can open the entry. The MeSH database is essentially a dictionary and a thesaurus, listing not only the standardized MeSH term for a concept, but it also provides a definition, a list of alternative terms, and every MeSH term falls within at least one hierarchy. Breast neoplasm falls under neoplasms divided by location, as well as a hierarchy of skin and connective tissue diseases. If I were to click another entry in the hierarchy, I would be directed to its entry. Because these are hierarchical terms, if I were to search PubMed for skin and connective tissue diseases by adding to the search and searching PubMed, all articles tagged with this term, but also those tagged with any term that fell under the umbrella, like breast neoplasms, would appear. See, that's 1.5 million articles. There are over 30,000 MeSH terms. It includes more than just diseases, but also concepts that can be harder to pin down with keywords. Perhaps you're doing a study on how a policy affects families who are new arrivals. You could build out a search in the MeSH database by adding terms like limited English proficiency, or you could search for immigrants or undocumented immigrants, and you can select multiple items in a search to add. And remember, when you want to make a search bigger, you use the Boolean operator or and add to search builder. We can also work backwards with the MeSH database by taking an article that we already really like on PubMed and scrolling down to the bottom and seeing all the MeSH terms that have been applied. We can then go to a term that's already on there and search for it in the MeSH database or just search in PubMed. So, what's the difference between searching via MeSH and searching via keywords? Keywords are just those regular words that we put into the regular PubMed search bar versus if we add a search like this minority groups to our search builder and search PubMed, you'll see that it gets this little tag in brackets that says MeSH. That tells PubMed you're only searching that word within the MeSH database. We always suggest putting ORs between both MeSH terms and keyword searches because articles are indexed both automatically and by subject experts at the NLM. Because of that, it can take a while for articles to show up when you search for a MeSH term. It can take, a few days or weeks for an article to get indexed with that term. Additionally, not all articles that are PMC, which are searchable in PubMed, get MeSH terms applied to them. So you can miss those articles when you search if you exclusively use MeSH terms.